Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where I am duct taping up our ship here, and Bobby is bringing fuel for said ship, and it's all good, hopefully, at least. Who knows what's going to happen when we actually try to use this ship?
I'm gonna burn to.
It could all just
It very
fall
well
apart.
could, and it'll be set us back several episodes. I'm seeing multiple Oh, that's Bill Kerman. Ah. So I'm gonna.
How close are you?
Not 17 kilometers. So
It's getting close.
I burnt target towards my target until my relative velocity got up to about 100 meters a second. And now I'm just going to wait for the distance to keep falling here until pretty much he kind of moves parallel with me, I guess. I don't know. I kind of keep changing my methodology as time goes on. But I definitely want to turn target retrograde, to slow my relative velocity down as I get closer to him. 13 kilometers in closing.
So I may have a bit of a problem.
Bill Kerman is just jumping all around my screen. I am
That's
probably
surprising.
significantly in the future, though.
Possibly. I did change out all of the struts in these containers for the right kind of struts.
Okay.
But they aren't. There are some of the right kind of struts here. But there's a significantly large amount of the other kind of strut. Hopefully, I mean, there's probably going to be enough to at least make some of this work. But there might not be enough here to get the whole job done. We'll see.
Yeah, so this is weird. My distance is kind of steady, I guess, to it. Let's see how... Yeah, I got a periapsis that swings way... not way, but that's going to happen as I make these small corrections here. My relative velocity is increasing. So that means it's heading towards me and getting closer. So it is approaching, although there will become a point where it's going to start floating away, even though the game seems to have a difficult time computing that. There's like a margin of error bouncing around in there, which I'm assuming it's doing calculations based upon the stuff you're doing to the station and whatnot. So,
I mean, the station shouldn't be moving.
It shouldn't, but as you'll see when you edit, it kind of is. But that's really no one's fault. It's probably DMP doing some sort of predictive math and calculus.
Yeah, I mean, this was never, the multiplayer aspect of this game was never going to be perfect, so... Link and link.
Actually, when we get... Let's see.
I think I'll give this section 3 struts. Even though it's probably not necessary. It's mostly just a fine-tuned balancing of just barely touching the thrusters so that we don't move too much.
All right, so we're going to rotate towards the ship again and repeat the process. We're going to accelerate towards the craft.
Okay, that's 2 struts. Well, technically, it's more because I put 2 on the other section, but we'll put 3 here. And then I think we'll have to make sure that the engines are where they need to be with the robot stuff you have set up.
Oh, wow.
And then I will strut them to no tomorrow. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I'm getting pretty darn close here. No, wait, it's
Okay.
going away. Why is it going away? Why is it getting further away? I don't want it to get further away. So let's go. Let's point the ship retrograde. I am under 2 kilometers away from the station. Where are you with your maneuver? Should I kind of...
There's no maneuver. I'm just outside. I'm in EVA.
Well, I have a spot to dock.
Oh yeah. It's all connected up. But I will have to not be in EVA probably because you're in the future.
Yeah.
Just let me know when you're getting close, and I will.
I got.
I will actually. I'll just board the ship here after I'm done this strut since I'm out of parts and I'll have to just get more. I will just board the ship and head back to the space center so you can.
The game kind of updated while I was doing a maneuver burn, and so now I got ahead of the ship. Or maybe I just fucked up and burnt too long and hard, which is quite possible.
It's possible. I mean, it'll probably be better off if I, don't be here anyways. That should stop happening.
So, but like this ship has, I'm still on the first stage.
Oh, yeah. There was a ton of Delta V left in that thing. It was kind of the point.
Although I am using, I don't want to turn off RCS because I'm going to turn RCS off, though, because I am using a ton of monopropellant, just rotating the ship and keeping it steady, but...
Does it have solar panels? And if so, are they out?
It has one solar panel, and it is out.
Okay, good. All right, I'm just going to hop back. I've got a couple struts on here. I'm just going to hop back to the Space Center here real quick, and... we'll just let you go ahead and take care of that. I'll just sync to you. You were only 4 hours in the future. That's not
really?
That far.
I thought I was much longer in the future.
Nah.
All right. So, okay, all right.
How close are
at
you?
my intersect point, is my intersect point getting closer separation? 1.4 kilometers. 1.3 kilometers. It's getting closer. Have I ran out of fuel yet in the stage? Nope, not yet. Oh, now I just did. So, I hope spacebar... Oh, hold on.
Just decouple it manually.
That's probably a smart idea. All right.
Yeah, you should have plenty of space to dock. I would think, at least.
I'm going to have to press spacebar here. There we go. All right. So, how much did that throw? No!
What happened?
A sound came on my computer.
And
My game vanished.
oh, geez. How close were you?
I was checking my maneuvers. I don't know how close I was, per se, but...
Okay. I will...
It's the Dan show now.
Yeah. I'll just board the ship so that it doesn't, like, miss.
Yes, please do.
While you reboot the game.
Dear Kerbal mod creators, I know nothing changed between 1.3 and 1.4. However, I really gets annoying to close all your little frickin' tags at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I probably have to check for new updates for the mods again. It's actually been a little while now, but
True.
okay, so there's this ship. We're kind of facing the
I was
wrong way.
watching some guy on like a PBS YouTube channel, and he had like, I don't know if they were like Kerbal, like, you know, stuffed animals or something, but he had some sort of like Kerbal figurine sitting on his desk next to a Lego Millennium Falcon. I'm like, I want that.
I mean, they have you can get 3D printed ones.
You know how they have the Beanie Baby dog toys? I would love like a Kerbal dog toy to throw at my dog. That's
Yeah, I don't know that they make those.
Squad, you're missing. Probably not missing out on a lot.
Let's kill the relative velocity. We're actually relatively close
Yeah, no, I
here.
was getting pretty close there. I was definitely under 2 kilometers.
What?
Something had a dra-
Oh, okay. I'm actually looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at your debris, thinking that was the station. That was not the station.
Nope. All right.
That's all right. You're not as close as I thought. But we're getting close.
I am back
Are you back
yes.
in? All right. I will let you take over. I just want to make sure it's not going to like fly past
I
or
have
anything.
something called Bill Kerman debris.
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
It's just kind of like
I'm stuck up here in orbit again. I've been up here for days, guys. Dan, you left me up here.
In the ship with Bilby. Bill and Bilby. I haven't been up there.
He only has disco on his iPad.
I don't think he's been up there for. I don't think he's been there more than a day at most. Technically, in game time.
There's 2 things marked Bill Kerman debris.
It's probably parts I've destroyed off the ships.
Let me know when you're off the refueling stage.
Sorry,
No
I'm just
problem.
waiting. I'm waiting for a point here to kill the velocity before I switch, so it doesn't fly
Take your
past.
time. I'll just stand here do Bill Kerman voices.
Don't make me break out my horrible Russian accent. It's the only one I can do. It's real bad.
I'll pull out the I'll pull out the radio voice.
It's better than my Russian accent. Okay, you can take over now. I should be back at the space station.
All right.
Okay, so what I was thinking for this ship,
God, we were.
I'm thinking we attach main fuel tanks to those ports you put on the sides.
Was kind of the point.
And then at the end, the front of it, in front of the engine section, I was thinking about attaching a orange tank, or maybe one of the half-size tanks. Probably an orange tank, though, with liquid fuel and oxidizer to refill the lander.
Okay.
Because we're going to need stuff to refill the lander when it comes back, because there's no oxidizer in those other tanks. What we take, I mean, we could probably take up a tank with just oxidizer if there's going to be enough leftover fuel. That just depends how much those two side tanks of give us with Delta V,
Okay.
basically. I do want to attach another lander if we can, but there's no guarantee we can actually do that.
Well, the landers, the landers we can add fuel to. I don't know why I keep feeling the need to pull my microphone closer to me. It's probably fracking stuff up. So.
Yeah.
Does it say somewhere relative?
I'm actually just poking through these tanks here for just a tank that can take just oxidizer. But I'm not really seeing one, which is kind of unfortunate. There's some liquid hydrogen tanks. I don't know what those are for. I don't think we have engines that use liquid hydrogen, do we?
No.
I don't see any.
All right.
It's kind of weird.
Okay, switch prograde, guys. We're getting closer. We're going to be under 1 kilometer here soon.
Yeah, no. Tanks like that. I have been thinking about adding procedural parts.
Thought we had that, or it was. Okay.
No. The procedural parts mod it's pretty interesting. I like it, but I've never actually. Well, I shouldn't say I like it. I've never used it before, but I like the concept of it.
What did our friends at KW Rocketry ever update their ship?
I don't know. I haven't looked because it didn't really seem all that relevant.
Okay. All right, what port am I docking this at? Because it is in view. We are.
Probably.
Because I am.
Probably the one that I haven't ejected the thing off of yet. Because it's probably easier.
What about, there's the, I can attach it to the actual fuel tanks. We can eject the probe off the,
Right, well
okay.
That's what I was thinking. I can't actually take control of it, because my game is broken. Or is it? I don't know, it's thinking about being unbroken. Yeah, my game is broken. That's fine. Of course it is. We wouldn't be recording Kerbal if my game didn't break. So I got to restart. So it's your show. Just dock it wherever you think you can dock it.
I am right now trying to get rid of the travel in the X. Trying to get rid of travel in the X direction here. And actually, I keep forgetting that you can use your prograde vector here as a guide. So right here, I'm now gone a little bit too far left. But I am still slowly approaching it. So if I tap it to the right just a little bit, well, actually put that vector, line it up with the center point here. Now I need to raise myself up. Oops, that's the wrong way. As we approach.
If this, loads before you get 100% close, I can undock that probe off the front.
I am under 100 meters, so.
Yeah. Oh, so you're real close. What are you just going to go for one of the
Well, the
sides?
sides are juniors, right? And this is a regular.
Oh, um, I don't know. The sides are probably
Yeah,
juniors.
but on the fueler, the sides are juniors. I constructed it. This is just a regular clampotron. So
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit bracket and switch to the space station while I'm that close. And I am going to decouple the node here. And that will hopefully separate everything. The problem is that, yeah, well, now you just kind of got to get the craft to separate because they're all moving at the same relative velocity. So here we'll.
No, I can trash it from the.
Oh, yeah.
I should be able to trash it from the tracking center.
Yeah, trash it from the center there.
Hopefully, I'm almost back in.
What
Still loading.
Oh, here's my ship.
Taking forever.
All right.
Hopefully, I remember to delete these blank screens from the picture-in-picture.
Again, I'm only approaching at 0.5 meters a second, so I'm buying you plenty of time here.
Oh, that's
I'm
fine.
veering a little right here, so we can. Need to thrust.
It's probably this one. I better click fly on it just to make sure. Habitation Pro.
That would be maybe the Pro. Yeah, maybe Habitat. Yeah, because it's probably calling it all habitation module now. So we are 57 meters away and closing at 0.5 meters a second. I'm actually.
Is it moving away? Because, oh god, something weird just happened.
Well, it's got no like.
On my screen, it's.
Oh, yep, it's moving away now.
Away.
It's moving away. There we go.
I don't know what caused that to happen, but
good job.
It happened.
So I'm going
I didn't
to
do
set
anything.
this docking port as target.
It's just like spinning off. If I can find and click on the probe core.
Let's bump up my speed here to 1.5 meters a second. And then...
Stop spinning. I just want to click on rename vessel. But you are spinning like no tomorrow.
Oops, no, that's not what I want. I want, crap. What is raise?
Special, rename. Delete me. Maybe.
No, I want you to go the other way. Other way.
Okay. Space Center. Back to the Space Center we go.
We're going to have to enter a right base here for the docking port. If we're going to be forced to use aviation terminology here.
We're at the end of the episode, though. If you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.